What is up, TikTok? Today, we're back with this book called The Art of Overcoming. Today's going to be a little bit shorter since I'm not giving my personal story. We're just going to go right in and we're going to go with we're going to flip it. We're going to do a verse first today. And that's more important, right? Do the Bible verse first. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to go into a section of the book. It's talking about the different things of like little deaths, and we're going to start with the first one, which is losing people. So we're going to talk about like how to get through that. But we're going to start with the verse. This verse actually came from the service this weekend. It was really good. Psalms 126, 4 through 6. It says, "Restore our futures, Lord, as streams renew the desert. Those who plant in tears will harvest with shouts of joy. They weep as they go to plant their seed, but sing as they return with the harvest." So how I equate that is honestly to just keep going, to continue the journey. And then they even said the journey from weeping to reaping is a promise from God. It's very true, that God's with you all the time as you go through tough trials and tribulations, that He's always with you, and that you can be in joy and you can sing through the tears as you're going through your journey, through your hardship, through your breakup, through your losing a job, anything like that. You can go through it and still enjoy the little moments, knowing that you're going to keep going. As long as you keep going, you're going to return with a harvest because God's got you. With God, we are secure and surrounded. He's always surrounding us. So yeah, that's that. So now we're going to go into this, which is the first one. He calls it the worst hurt, which is losing people. And ways that we can get through it is for one, it's to say goodbye. That's the first things first. And then how to recover. It's acknowledging the pain. He says that the nuances of broken trust and relational hurt is the worst kind of hurt, because we're not sure. We don't know why, and we're questioning things. And then the one thing is to try to recover is because we don't want to have our past betrayal, abandonment, or abuse affect our future relationships as well. Suffering is a personal journey, and nobody else can live it for you. But the thing is how to do it is to recognize the good and the bad. So this is how he writes in the book, to recognize the good and the bad. And that doesn't mean we excuse the wrong actions of other people or try to get them back. It simply means that we can remember the good and not just the bad, and then that we don't have to erase the contribution of who they are to our memory. That's a good one, I think. I equate that as well. And remember, everybody's a hero in their own story. Everybody has the reason that they came up with what happened. And then we can remember, even in our hurt, we must remain empathetic, humble, and willing to show mercy. Showing mercy, I mean, God gives us mercy every day. Why can't we do the same? Next is a big one for me is reclaiming, it says reclaim your autonomy and your agency. I just kind of equate that as reclaiming your confidence, reclaiming who you are. Remembering that you're a person first, not a victim. You're a child of God. You're loved and valued by God, and you're chosen for a purpose and called to greatness for that. So when you listen to God's voice, you'll find your own voice. Next one is choose to forgive. That one's big. You forgive to release them from your mind. Forgiveness is about releasing your responsibility to judge or punish the other person. It's not up to you. It's not up to you for that. It's finding peace in your heart to do that, and it gives you peace. It really does give you peace to forgive the other person. And then, of course, if you need to, you can seek professional help as well with that. Just remember through this that you matter, and don't let that take over how you feel. You have to think back over the people that have done you wrong and how you dealt with those relationships in the past, and then think about how God has gotten you through different things and how He's gotten you through all the other ones. He's going to get you through this one as well. Just remember, like I said at the beginning, God is your security. He's there for you, and He's surrounding you at all times. And as long as you keep moving forward, that's why I equate this verse with this. As long as you keep moving forward, even though if you're crying, you can enjoy the process and know that God is going to give you a harvest at the end as long as you don't give up. The key is to not give up. I hope that helps somebody. Peace.